All right. Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I get started. I'm gonna give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, by Shimmy, Shai, by Shimmy, gosh. I'm gonna say double honors to our elders, our great apostle, great millstone, GMS, who grew well and teach well, being a great example to Israel. All right, man, the elect. I'm gonna say peace and blessing to the hope of the elect in the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity. All right, that great song, this is running by. I just come with a little quick lesson. All right, through the spirit power of Yahweh Shema Shai. Basically, laying back and off of the apostles, as in GMS was always right. All right, thought about prophecy. All right, is being manifest, being foretold. All right, through the spirit, as you can see it. All right, dealing with the charagma. All right, the main event, besides the thermonuclear missiles, but the main prophecy that's gonna come to pass. All right, as in how you gonna be able to buy or sell. All right, in this society. All right, that Esau trying to, implement worldwide. To make this a NWO, meaning a new world order. All right, on the one hand, all right, which is supposed to be his hand, but this is the gathering, all right, of Yahweh Shema Shah for the destruction of Babylon the Great. All right, this is all this for. As I always love to quote, all right, Proverbs 16:4. He created all things for himself, yet even the wicked for the day of evil. And we understand through prophecies as we measure the time, we understand when the time of evil. All right, when the last days of the last days, man, and knowing the revealing. All right, you have John, the Revelator. All right, he'll reveal this secret. All right, and guess what? It's coming to pass. We see it. All right, as you see on the screen, Wisconsin company hold Caragma party. All right, and basically number Edomites, but you see a Jacob number, but mainly saying Esau. All right, I'm playing a little clip. Hope your brothers to be edified, by later law down, man. Oh yeah, like let me say this too. Fair use too. You know, fair use. Check it out. Come on. Ooh, Prince of Pride with an eye. See that? That's how be able to open doors and pay for snacks. All right, let's go into this video right here. So where you get sleeping with white women, where you get a bargo from, where do you get sin from? All right, as you see the other Israelite camps pushing out their false narrative, all right, of the Qaragma. What can you get that at? What can you go buy or sell with a white woman? You gotta ask yourself these things, all right, and understand 2 plus 2 is 4. You know, if it makes sense, then what? It's right. But when you're dealing with the lies, and the fugazi, all right, that the other Israelite counts putting out about around Revelation 13, all right, it don't make sense. You know, it don't make sense, man. So you're gonna blindly follow these camps that have been set up by the government. Then guess what? Blind leader, blind, both shall fall in the ditch. But the Lord have given you pastors according to his heart, man. And that's the apostles and the elders, the great millstone. They're feeding you with true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That's preparing you, all right, for that great and dreadful day. You see, they preparing you to how to say take on the wiles of the devil. But the other Israelite camps, they not warning you, they're not telling you, they're not preparing you. All right. So let's look at this little video right here. Then I'm gonna get to the revelation real quick. See that? He said he can most tell the devil it's the preacher. Yeah, it's the preacher. All right. Yeah, it's the preacher because it's the written, it's prophecy. All right. Because this is the technology that the devil, Esau Edom, is planning to use to control the whole world. All right. Because why this devil got a godlike complex, man? Because with this device, this devil able to do all things as is he the most high, as he Yahweh. All right. This is why the technology is founded on earth now, man. Why? Because prophecy is being fulfilled. You cannot forget that this is prophecy. All right, it's not just something that just was spoken of and just coming to pass as in just on a regular. No, it was written in the book, man. And a lot of people take this lightly. And you be ignorant too, Salaki. You can't be ignorant because here it is, they showing the left hand. And when the scriptures say right hand on the forehead, you can't be ignorant because it ain't gonna be Pacific, the right hand, a nigga getting the jab in. You know what I'm saying? You can't be that damn ignorant, man. All right. The point is, you see what they using for you to buy or sell. That's the point. Can't be fucking slow. Bird brain, nigga. You see that mother. All right. You see it, and get what you're gonna have to use it for to buy or sell, to trade or do anything in the society if you want to continue to go with the flow. You know, J be simple sometimes. Let me keep on letting it play. You see that? And a lot of people gonna take it just because of this right here. You know what I'm saying? Identity theft. A lot of people gonna take that just because of that, especially when especially the upper class. He got these young jakes running around. They robbing, they stealing. They destroying, they taking. So a lot of people gonna take it just because they can be covered. All right, from the thieves. So like I said, when you go in Revelation, the 6th chapter, it speaks about he was given power. All right, and he gonna show signs and great wonders. All right, so a lot of people gonna gravitate to it because of the benefit of it, but they don't know the benefit of taking it, mean the repercussions. All right, because you take this thing like in Revelation, all right, 14, and your ass gonna be through. All right, so let me go finish the video out and get the precepts. See that? See, there's a lot more than becoming witness. Cause right now, like I said, they just buying chips and candy and juice and shit. But just like, look, this the preacher. This the preacher, man. All right, this the preacher. So let me get into this. right, and it says, I started 11. It said, I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and spake as a dragon. And he exercised all the power of the first beast, and was speaking of Rome. All right, because this Rome 2.0. All right, and before him, and caused and them which they dwell to worship the first beast, whom deadly wound was here. All right, and it's speaking about Babylon the Great. That's why it's known as shit, man. Um, nothing wrong 2.0 or try to get the word slacker. I can't even get the damn word, man. That's in my head. Renaissance. Yep, the Renaissance. All right, mean rebirth. All right, that's the deadly wound was here. All right, and it says, and he doeth great wonders. You see that, and that's one of the great wonders. A person can unlock their doors, and what I'm saying. Everything is in the palm of their hand. So a person ain't got to worry about getting robbed no more. You know what I'm saying? Getting their bank account hacked anymore. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got to worry about none of that when it come down to the Quran. You see? And it said, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on earth in the sight of men. And he did that. All right. When you think about World War I, World War II, all right. And it said, and he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles, you see, which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Because the Lord gave him that power, man. All right. As in the earth was given to the hand of the wicked. It says, saying them that dwell on the earth that they should not make an image to the beast which had wound by the sword and did live. Power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that many to would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. I mean, you'd be separated. And how is it speaking? It's coming to pass, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like the prophets on the highways and hedges, on highways and the hedges, as we going to go out there and prophesy what is speaking, meaning what it start to manifest. You start to see things, man. You start to see the power you have by Shemal Shah bring things to fruition. All right? And then he got a point, and it said he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their forehead, and that mark is speaking of the Quran. All right, it say in the right hand or in the forehead. So, like I said, you can't be ignorant because just saying right hand, it could be either hand. Because a lot of people got their arm chopped off. Right arm chopped off. So what? They still got their left. You see? And you got some with no arms. So where it gonna go? It'll go in another place. Shoulders, forehead, don't matter. But the point is, it's happening. You see it. You hear it. And that's the point. You cannot be ignorant to Satan devices. Just because it ain't where exactly the scripture says that. It's happening. So you have to take heed to that. All right, and it says, and then no man may buy or sell because this all is for. Remember, look at this video. It's all is for, but you can what buy and sell. Cause guess what? The dollar gonna collapse. All right, there's gonna be a new way, a new currency. All right, and that currency is gonna be the RFID chip. All right, that you can only be able to move around in society with. That's why those that fear you have by Shemal Shah. All right, we're gonna be tested. All right, our faith gonna be tested because the things that we're gonna have to endure. All right, the things that we're gonna have to suffer. And believing and having faith in how by Shemal Shah that we still gonna be able to survive. We still gonna be able to eat. We still gonna be able to drink. We still gonna be able to be all right. Receive our daily bread. As we see this, saying Babylon the Great collapse. Because he it was written in to this junk. Well, I'm gonna get on my phone. It was written in Isaiah. All right. So it takes faith, especially when you start to see, the uproars of the people. What I'm saying? Second Ezra 15, 18 on down start to, come in effect. Swords starting to draw against one another. People start to fight against one another. Friends turn on friends. You know what I'm saying? When you start to see those things, your faith will get weary, But you gotta remember, you gotta be faithful unto death, man. All right. This is Isaiah uh 5:13. All right, this is Isaiah 65:13, and it said, "Therefore, thus said the Lord, Yahweh shall power. Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed." You see that? So it gonna come a time the Lord gonna take care of us, man. All right, but not buying down a need to buy all, not worshiping this beast. You know, the Lord gonna take care of us. An example, when you going into Daniel in the line, when you go into I think that's Bell of the Dragon, if I'm not mistaken, and the Lord came through, and he sent, and who did he send? He sent Habakkuk. He sent Habakkuk to Daniel in the lion's den. Let me grab that real quick. All right. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, this is Daniel. I mean, this is Bell of the Dragon, and this go right with Daniel. All right, this this is Bell of the Dragon 1, and I'm gonna start at 30. And it said, "Now when the king saw that they pressed him sore, being constrained, he delivered danger unto them." All right, and it says, "Who cast him to the lions den, where he was 6 days, and in the den there were 7 lions, and they had given them every day 2 carcasses and 2 sheep, which there was not given to them to the intent that they may devour Daniel." All right. But then this the power of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, because we could be put in the same situation. You know what I'm saying? As in being put in a concentration camp. Remember, it said the devil should cast some of you into prison. That prison like a concentration camp, or like a den. All right, and you don't know what the tour tactic that the so-called white man got. All right, for those that believe in Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, so we can take this example, this event, and apply it to faith that we're gonna have to have in a time of trouble. All right, when we get snatched up, by Esau. But guess what? The Lord's gonna work a miracle, man. He gonna do his deed. All right, but look, it said, "Now there was in Judah a prophet called Habakkuk." All right, and where's Habakkuk in the Old Testament, right? All right, Habakkuk, who had made pottage and had broken bread in a bowl and was going into the field for to bring in the reaper. And it said, "But the angel of the Lord said to Habakkuk, Go, carry the dinner that thou hast into Babylon to Daniel, who is in the lion's den." Now check this out. And Habakkuk said, "Lord, I never saw Babylon, neither do I know where the den is." You see that? All right. He said he don't even know what Babylon is. All right. Whenever it said then the angel of the Lord took him by the crown, meaning grabbed him by the head, right, and buried him with the hair of his head, and through the vehemency of his spirit set him in Babylon over the den, meaning what he made him appear. He disappeared from where he was, all right, cooking it up, in the field, and made him appear in the lion's den where Daniel was at. Power. You see that? That's power. That's the power that we serve. That's the power that we serve Yahweh Shema Shah. And so don't never think it lightly that it ain't gonna happen again. That it can't happen again. All right. Remember when you go into Sirach 2:10, it says let me go right to real quick. Sirach 2:10. All right. I know this like Yaganan, one of Yaganan favorite precept. It's Sirach 2:10. And it says, "Look at the generation of old," and we reading about one of the events in the generation of old, and see, did any ever trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his spirit and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that call upon him? All right? So you just can't take that with a grain of salt, man. You got to believe that, man. All right? So we go back to this Bell of the Dragon. All right? In this verse 36, it said in the I'll read 36 again. It said, then the angel of the Lord took him by the crown and brought him by the hair of his head, and through the vehemency of his spirit set him in Babylon over the den. And Habakkuk cried, saying, O Daniel, Daniel, take the dinner which the Most High have sent thee. You see that? And Daniel was starving. Remember, he's starving like Marvin, but he in front of 7 lions that had not ate for 6 days, just but they can eat the shit out of Daniel, man. All right, this the power you have by Shema Shah, man. All right, and it says, and Habakkuk cried, saying, "O Daniel, Daniel, take the dinner which the Most High have sent thee." And Daniel said, "Thou hast remembered me, O power." You see that? The Lord remember. We just read in Ecclesiastes 2:10 who he ever despised to call upon him. The Lord remembered Daniel. All right, and the Lord gonna remember those that stood stiffly for his name. All right, because he said he is not forgetful to forget our works, our labor of love, man. All right, so the Lord ain't gonna leave us out here stranded. All right, but it takes faith because it's impossible to please the Lord without faith. You see that? And it says, and Daniel said, "Thou hast remembered me, O Lord, O power. Neither hast thou forsaken them that seek thee and love thee." You see that? So Daniel rose and did eat, and the angel of the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shah, set Habakkuk in his own place again immediately. Boom, just like that. You see that? Just like that. So we ain't got to worry about, all right, coming down to the eating and the drinking. No, we lit it up to Yahweh Shema Shah. We just got to maintain our faith, man. That's why I say hold fast with thy have, that no man take thy crown. All right? Because we're going to be tested on the level. But that's why the Lord gave us some cheat codes, man. And one of the cheat codes is what? Is fasting. You know, therefore we able to endure, a long time without eating. You know what I'm saying? That's what fasting kick in at. Because a lot of people are not fasting in America. A lot of people used to eating 3-4 times a day. Then you got to add snacks. They want to live that American life. You know what I'm saying? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then have fucking not supper, but have dessert. You know what I'm saying? They want to live like that. That's a Babylonian mindset. All right. But guess what? A lot of people fall into that. So when time comes, when the so-called white man take away all the fucking, take away all the luxury of this, guess what's gonna happen? Our people gonna fall short. They're gonna run down to Egypt for help. You know why? Because they ain't properly preparate themselves, man, for the performance of holding fast to the Lord, man. All right. So let's get back into this Revelation 13:6. And it said, He caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, all right, which is charagma, right, in their right hand or their forehead. And then no man might bow or say that he had the what? The charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his what? Name. Here is wisdom. All right. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for the number of the beast is what? It's like 666, man. His number is what? 603 score 6. That's 666, man. Going to the barcode. All right. So let's go into Revelation 14 chapter, because we gotta get the penalty of this. And that's what they not expressing. All right, the other Israelite camps. They not expressing, all right, the penalty of taking this charagma. You know, they not putting the. Let me see that. I think it's 15. Oh yeah. Let me see. Like it. Yeah, here go right here. So like, all right. I started. Let me see if I started at 7. Okay. Oh yeah, this I started 9. It said, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship, all right, the beast and his image, and receive the charagma in his forehead or in his what? In his hand. See that? In his hand. All right. The same shall drink of the wine or the wrath of the Most High. All right. And we know the wrath of the Most High is what? Thermonuclear missiles. Because that's how the Lord going to plead with our flesh when you go into Isaiah 65 and let me say this 66 and 15. Yeah, it's 66 and 15. All right, so this the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shah is poured out mentioned. This is Isaiah 66 and 15. It said, for behold, the Lord will come with fire, and his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. You see that? So that's the wine, all right, that wrath will pour out mixture in that cup of what his righteous anger is, what the fire. All right, and it says, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be what? Shall be many. You see that? So that fire that's coming from the thermonuclear missiles along with the chariots, all right, that's the Lord righteous anger. That's the that wrath, that wine poured without measure. And it says, and he shall be tormented with what? With fire. The same fire in Isaiah 66 and 15. That fire. All right, because that's the only way how the Lord gonna plead with you. You know, he ain't coming down to sit at a table one on one with you. You know, have a talk like, son, why you ain't do this? You know, or daughter, why you ain't do this? Why you just couldn't? Nah, the Lord ain't coming down to do none of that. All right, that's how he gonna plead with you by fire. All right, he's saying about and brimstone is in the presence of the holy angel and the presence of the Lamb, man, which is who Yahweh shot. All right, that's how it's gonna go down. You know, so going back to this, that's the punishment. You see, that's the repercussion. All right, if you take the Quran, your ass gonna burn. You know, so you got a decision to make. Who you gonna serve? You gonna serve the Most High? Or you gonna serve man? You gonna serve your flesh? You gonna serve the spirit? All right, because guess what? This is happening. I think this video like 3, 4, 5 years old, as you can see, that this happening. You know, so you got a choice to make, man. All right, and pray to you how about Shema Shai is the right choice. You know, because guess what? GMS was right the whole time. You know, because guess what? This happened. You know, it was written, but it ain't gonna get too far because Job they're leaning on that. Let this devil real quick. Let's shame this devil real quick, bitch ass nigga. Let's shame this nigga real quick. This is Job 20. Right. See this Job 20, and I'm gonna start at I started 22. It said, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. And it says, when he is about to fulfill his belly, when he think that he got he got it all made, he got it all figured out, everybody getting, you know what I'm saying, getting the Quran, you know, it's going smooth. You know, when you first start something, everything started to go smooth when you first start a business and shit. You know, it's the 3 months, the 4 months, you know, when people came in and already bought, you know what I'm saying, and already looked around and, you know, shit like that when it come down to a business. It goes smooth for the first 2, 3 months. And after that, it started to crash down, man. People get used to your food, you know, people getting used to, you know, the shit that you do. You got bad service, you know, shit like that, then your shit started to go down. All right, so here it is. When you think that you got it all made, got it all figured out, in the fullness of your sufficiency, right? It said when he's about to fulfill his belly, the Most High, meaning Yahweh, shall cast the fear of his wrath upon him. And we understand what that wrath is, fire. All right. So he gonna cast the fire upon him. All right. And what? And it shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You see that? And it's talking about the thermonuclear missiles, man. All right. So the Lord gonna put in the not to bomb this bitch, man. All right. So guess what? It ain't gonna last. It's only to fulfill prophecy because the Lord said what? He created all things for himself. All right, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So when the so-called white man implement this charagma worldwide, then guess what? That's the end of him. You see that? That's the end of him. So we have to hold fast, man. We have to, hold tight to what we have, man. All right, because understanding once the devil do this, that's it. That's it. Hold on. A change is coming, man. All right, just hold on. So with that, Lord willing, y'all brothers, sisters, edified. All right, till next time, hey, Shalom, Baba, Rock Akim, hey, DTA, baby. I'm awesome. And Shalom to y'all brothers, sisters on the comment board, man. Shalom, matter.